Who's Jesus' father?
No way.
According to
just
the
like
Quran.
Adam had no father and no mother.
Oh man, here we go.
And he sinned.
Yeah. He was
No, but
Adam.
you said-
Adam was created from the dust of the earth. Was Jesus created from the dust of the earth and put into Mary's womb? No.
What they gotta do with this?
Are you really going to go down this road?
A little bit. That's
Do you
want to?
Are you going to say because he's born from the Immaculate Conception that means he's sinless?
He's not a son. He's not a son of Adam.
He is the son of Adam. He was born. Okay, does he not have the same DNA or part of the DNA of Mary? Peace be upon him.
Part. Very good. You're getting it.
Yeah, and then he has the rest that
He's
God
not
gave him.
fully.
God gave him
There we
human
go.
DNA. He's 100% human. He's not 50% demigod. We're not like,
closer
don't go
and
like the
closer.
Greek demigod road, or like some like Zeus,
Oh, man.
like the way that
Everybody's
Zeus
bad.
made demigods. Like, don't go down that road, please.
Did you know that Muhammad says that there are two people on the entire planet in all of human history that Satan never touched when they
We
were
just
born?
said that.
Yeah, and that does not mean they're sinless. Like you're making the assumption there, or the assertion that you have to prove. So please,
Well, you just tell me, how is it that why is it that Jesus and Mary are untouched when they're born, but every other human being is, including Muhammad?
yeah, they're still human. They still sinned.
You show us that?
Yeah, so as I said,
So they're still human?
Jesus and okay, you could at least say Mary is human. Right? So as a Christian, you believe Mary is human, right? So
I would argue that in the Quran that she might be a little bit more.
Wait, so you're trying to make the claim that she's not human?
No,
Oh
I'm not
my
making that claim
God.
at all. I'm just
No
saying that
way.
based on your Quran,
Wait,
it suggests that there's some people.
Are you saying that according to the Quran, she's not
Mary's
human?
not human, bro.
Can you guys?
One at
can
a
you
time,
guys show
guys.
us-
One at a time, please.
Yeah, can you guys just show us where Jesus and Mary sinned?
I've got a
You
hadith
don't
that I
even
want
have
to
to
read.
show you that.
We don't like you're making this claim that we don't have to prove through the Quran. We already showed you that through another source in our religion, which is the Hadith, that the Prophet peace be upon him said that every son of Adam commits sin. Okay,
Okay.
and
And can I add,
Jesus
sorry, you
and
did also
Mary
say
are
they
both
asked
children of
for
Adam. They are
forgiveness.
descendants of Adam. If you deny that, I don't know what you believe in.
Yes. Yeah. So this is what you have to do, man. I'm not saying that you have to use just the Quran. I know you're not Quran only, even though you should be.
I'm a Muslim. I'm not some.
I got you. I got you. No worries. I got you.
Oh, life is here too. Sheesh.
So what you have to do when you say that Jesus sinned, you have to show us where it says that Jesus sinned.
Okay.
You say that Jesus asked for forgiveness. Show us where Jesus asked for forgiveness.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go down this road again, right? For the fifth time. This is like very basic logical premise I'm proposing, right? So we believe as Muslims that Jesus is a human and he is a descendant of Adam, peace be upon him, right? Same thing for Mary.
You said that Jesus
They're
is a
both-
human?
Yes, he is human.
Really?
Yeah. I'm sure. Is this the first
Wouldn't
time?
have guessed.
Huh?
You see?
Wouldn't have guessed. First time hearing that Jesus
First time
is
hearing that Jesus is human is
That's
crazy.
Well, you're saying that Jesus.
Never that.
You're saying that Jesus is merely a human?
Yeah, he is a human descendant of Adam.
Merely or not merely, he's a human, right?
Well, I would say that he would be both. He would have human nature and something else as well.
Well, that's your
It doesn't
Christian.
matter at all. He's still
We're
human.
talking about Islam, right? So why we're going to a different framework.
No, this is Islam. I haven't gone out of Islam. This is Islam.
He created a bird, man. He created a bird.
You know, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, مثل عيسى كمثل Adam. Okay? That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he said that the example of Isa is like the example of Adam, right? Adam had no father and no mother, and God created him out of dirt, right? And clay. So it doesn't mean anything that Jesus doesn't have a father. This is just part
created out of dirt and clay?
Okay, we're all descendants of Adam, just in the same way.
Except for Jesus. Was Jesus?
What do you mean? Except for
Jesus Adam?
Jesus was born through Mary.
You're not answering the
Mary is a
question.
descendant of
Hold
Adam.
on. Calvin, breathe, brother, breathe.
Yeah, just relax. Was Jesus? Yes. Was Jesus created from clay and mud?
Okay, were you created from clay or mud?
No,
you answer
answer
the
the question.
Okay, not directly, but through Adam, yes.
What do you mean not directly?
What?
Like in the same way
God.
that, okay, in the same way that Adam,
So
the
their
first
example-
man, was shaped out of dirt and clay, we are also indirectly shaped through that because the human form comes from that originally. Right?
He asked about Jesus, not about us. We're not
Yeah,
creating
Jesus is a man.
Right.
He was born through
can I
the birth
touch on
canal
something,
of Mary.
Caliph? Go
No,
ahead.
hold on, guys. We're all jumping across. Let's stick on the point. Tiger, amazing. Answer the question, Khalif. Come on, brother.
What was the question? I didn't catch it.
Was Jesus created from
Yeah,
mud and
godlogic.
clay?
Ask again.
Yeah, was Jesus created from mud and clay?
Not directly, but he
Not
was
directly.
created in the same form
Not
as Adam.
directly.
Just like this, just like us. We're not directly created from clay or mud.
Okay, so Adam was created from dust and clay. Jesus was not created from dust and clay.
Yeah, I was not created from dust and clay.
What is this example of
example
of
was
Jesus? That
Yeah, the example is about the parents.
the example is of the parents. Okay, was Adam born?
Adam, yeah, he was created with no mother and no
I
father.
didn't ask about created. I asked, was he born?
Born through a
was
birth
not
canal.
born,
He was
no.
not born through a birth
Okay,
canal.
so he wasn't. So Adam doesn't have parents.
He does not have parents. Of course
Okay,
not.
so Jesus was born of a woman. Adam
Yeah.
was not born. So what is this example that's like Adam again?
Yeah. So
The
God.
example of not having a father.
Yeah, that
Oh,
God
now
does
it's-
not need.
now it's
God
not
does not
having a
need.
father. Where does it
God
say
does not need a father to create a human being.
But hold on. It sounds like it's kind of like shifting a little bit. At first,
How was it shifting?
It's not shifting.
well, because now it's about not.
Down and
It's about
dash, man.
parents.
First, you guys said it's about the parents. Then you're saying, oh, it's
Okay.
about not having a father specifically.
The father is a parent.
And
no?
nowhere-
Yeah, a father is a parent. What?
My question is this: why doesn't it say? Why doesn't it
Don't
say?
interrupt him.
Why doesn't it say in the text the example of Jesus is like that of Adam? They both didn't have a father. Why doesn't it say that? That's not what it says. The example is.
It's a part of the implication.
No, it's not a part of the implication.
Oh
It
my
never
God.
says anything like that. It says he made him from dust and clay and said to him, be, and he was. That's the example that he says is like Adam. Why are you changing?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, because Adam didn't have parents in the same way that Jesus is missing a parent that he didn't have.
It doesn't say anything about parents or anything
Okay,
like that.
Avery.
Oh my God! Dude, you're being
explain to you
dense,
very
God
simply,
logic.
Avery.
For someone that has a logic in their name, you're not being very
Wait,
logical.
Khalif, 1 second.
Wait, we're not getting.
It's amazing it's amazing that I'm repeating the Quran and all it doesn't have any logic.
I got you. Oh, I got you. I got
It's your
you.
interpretation that's
I got
faulty.
you. Yeah, I got you, brother. What we're not going to do is, we're not going to insult. We're not going to do this. Again,
it's
don't get
okay.
upset and don't get emotional because you can't answer the question. All right?
And Starsky, you know what's
Don't
funny?
do the
God
down and
logic
dash,
hasn't
man.
given-
Stay in the pot, brother.
He
Let's
hasn't-
go.
He
What
hasn't
we doing?
got. Wait, you know what? You know what the problem
answer that
is?
logic.
Wait, the problem here is, Khalif, is God logic hasn't actually given you an interpretation. All he's done is read the Quran. You
That's not
keep
true.
on giving.
That's not true.
You keep on giving
you-
interpretations that you're adding to the
Khalif,
Quranic
you're
verse.
giving your
when we're
own
saying it's not
testimony.
saying
He's
that.
giving his own interpretation as
Khalif,
well.
Khalif, you're lit.
How did
All
he,
he's doing
what did he
is.
say that? What
Yeah.
did he say that was his own
He
interpretation?
say, okay, do you not just hear him say that why would the Quran not mention that Adam didn't have a father instead of saying that he had a clay and dirt? He's making his own argument
but
there.
it doesn't say.
So that's
It
not
doesn't say anything.
question.
Yeah, it
like your
doesn't. Wait,
interpretation.
Khalif,
It's
it
not-
doesn't
it's
say.
not
It doesn't.
true.
Khalif,
Let's
Khalif,
pause,
hold
guys.
on.
Let's
Khalif,
pause.
hold on. It doesn't say anything inside of that verse about parents. It says the way Adam was created is the way Jesus himself was created. It does not mention parents.
Nice.
You are the one that keeps on adding parents to this, and we're saying it doesn't say anything about parents there. Why didn't it add parents there? So how is he,
Okay.
how is he interpreting
Wait,
someone
but
that
I'll
he
explain
doesn't
the
include
verse.
in?
I'll explain the verse.
No, but we
Let
don't want you
Khalif
to explain the
interpretation.
verse.
No, we don't need you, not yet.
Maybe the other brother could explain the verse. Go ahead.
All right. The point of this verse is because of the understanding, the usual understanding that humans need two parents to have a child, which was not the case for Isa, right? So he makes the connection between Isa and Adam. Allah says that they have the same example because they're both created from the word be, kun. And then they were created without the usual two parents. That's the example. That's the point there.
So,
Okay, hold on. Okay.
ahead.
So, all right. So, just to make it clear, you're saying that the example really is the miraculous origin of their coming into existence. It's not being hyper literal that Jesus, in the exact same way, came into existence like Adam, but just that Allah just, ordered them to be, and they came into being. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Did I represent you correctly?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're saying that that the word be and it is. Okay. So when Allah created Adam, did he say to him be and it is?
After he had molded the clay, yes.
After he molded the clay. But when I read the Quran, it says that he breathed into him of his spirit, not that he said be.
Breathe the spirit into Adam?
Yeah.
Yeah, so where does it say that he didn't say be?
Well, it's recollecting what he did. And so are you just like...
But it doesn't say that this is exactly what he did without any steps missing here, right? So he could have said be.
So he could have said be after he breathed the spirit.
I'm sure it meant it somewhere in the hadith as well, but I don't think it says it word for word in the Quran exactly each step,
Well, yeah, the Quran says that he made the clay and then breathed into him of his spirit and he became a, living being.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So does that negate him saying Kun?
I think that it complicates it. I wouldn't necessarily say it completely negates it. It just when we see the creation of Adam, it seems like we get a lot of different things that happen there. Like even in the hadith, like it actually took a lot of time for Allah to finish Adam. Are you familiar with that? Like even
it took a lot of time. I mean, it took him 7 days to create the heavens and the earth, right? So I don't see an issue with him taking time to create Adam.
But it wasn't as simple as a being. It was. Is my point.
Well, creating in the sense, like, what do you mean? Like creating, like molding his shape, or just like just saying be, right? I feel like he had to mold the shape first, then say be. Okay.
So when it comes to Jesus, was his shape molded first, and then Allah said be, and he was?
His shape molded? No, because he had an actual mother to give birth to him.
So it doesn't seem like there's really any similarity here.
Like I said, the similarity is them not having being brought into existence the traditional way of having two parents like every other human, and that Allah said
Adam wasn't born at all.
Came into existence.
Yeah, he came into existence without parents. That's the whole point.
No, Jesus had a parent.
Did he have parents or a parent?
Oh, you see what I'm saying?
Come on,
I said they didn't have parents.
That's what I said earlier. I highlighted how you shifted from parents to now it's just about not having a father.
When we mentioned the parents, we're talking about the fathers.
You did it again.
Come on, man. Fun.
Yeah, this is this called
so is there any where are we going with this? Is there any implication of
where are you going with this? That's the question.
We're just seeing how special Jesus is. We're seeing how special Jesus is and how yes, it seems like he has
how is he special when Adam had no parents?
Well, it's very simple. Like for example, Adam we see has sinned in the Quran and got kicked out of paradise for that reason. We see that Jesus is identified as the pure boy that was given by the spirit, the ruh, right?
Yeah, pure
and he is without sin. You can't find anything in your entire Islamic corpus that says that Jesus sinned or asked for forgiveness.
I've told you this many times.
1 second. Avery, you said that he's without sin. Do you have anything in Islam that asserts this, that says and affirms he's without sin?
No, what we do is we have a lot of things that accumulate to the conclusion. So we see that he is called pure. We see perfect. We see that he is not touched by, not touched. Well, that the word can also refer to that. We see that he is not touched by Satan as an infant, along with his mother, while everyone else is, right? And yeah, so like we can pull these things together and we see, like, we can conclude that Jesus is without sin even in Islam.
Yeah, okay. So when it says that he is pure, it mentions that the wives of the prophet are also pure, but they weren't sinless, obviously. And when it says that he was not touched by Satan, well, he still has his own qarun, he has his own jinn with him, right?
Who does?
So we know from this that it can mean that he had very little sin. You can come to this conclusion very easily, sure. However, who has 1 second, I'm almost done, Avery. However, when we have the hadith that says every son of Adam, Bani Adam, meaning all the descendants of Adam, all the humans, all of them sin, then we can know logically that if he is a human, he will sin. Very simple.
Okay, so you said that Jesus has a jinn with him.
Yeah, like every human.
Can you show me that?
We have the hadith. The Prophet mentioned that every human has it.
Can you show me that Jesus had a jinn with him?
Jesus is a human.
If the Prophet says every human, then what?
See, but see, this is my thing,
bro.
guys.
You're making claims and you're not backing it up.
What do you mean you are backing it up?
You're not backing it up because you're clumping in Jesus with the rest of regular humankind when he is actually a clear exception to the rule. There's a lot of
He's
times
not exception to the rule. Show me
that he's not, man.
Okay, if it says every human has a
he's the only one untouched by Satan and Mary.
Avery, if every human has a jinn with him, please show me where it says that he doesn't.
No, you have to show
me
us.
that Jesus does. What the heck?
No, I don't. The rule is already that he does.
What?
Show me where he doesn't.
You have to show. You have to show why he will not be included with every human.
No, you have to show me that Jesus.
You made the claim, brother.
Okay, so like for example,
I mean, it's already an established rule. What do you mean I made the claim? You made the claim he doesn't. That's your claim.
For example, I think that we can make an argument that Jesus is not merely human from the Quran. He's not.
Okay.
Okay. What intrinsic property of a human?
That's true, because they
that
said
is
if you're
negated
sinless,
by-
you're not a human being. You said that yourself earlier.
Okay. Avery, what intrinsic property of a human is negated for Jesus in the Islamic literature?
I don't think anything. I'm not saying that.
So there's no intrinsic property of a human that's negated, therefore he's a human.
Brother Ishmael.
You're not even hearing me. This whole
brother.
time I didn't say that he's not human from the Quran.
You didn't make any claims like that.
I said that we can argue that he's not merely human. So he's human, yes, but more. He's also
he's more sure. He's a Messiah. He's a messenger, a prophet. You know.
Well, you believe that that's all just humans, right? But Messiah, him being Messiah,
that's special, but he's still be human. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So I'm not saying that he's a special human. I'm saying that he's human and more than just human. He's not.
What?
There's a nature that he has that is not human as well.
What nature is this?
Yeah. What type of nature?
What could that be?
He's the word of Allah. And the spirit of Allah.
I agree. He is the word of Allah.
Okay,
the spirit?
So is Allah's word created?
Is his word created?
Yeah.
Figuratively, yeah.
Allah's word is
word of Allah is created.
What? So you tell me at one point he didn't have his word?
Yeah, it's either it's created or it's not. Is Allah's word created?
So he is doing a false equivocation here. The word of Allah, which he actually speaks, is uncreated. So when he said kun, this word is uncreated. However, the one with the title, kalimatu, this is created, of course, because this is the one with the title. It's just a human.
Well, no, that's not just it's not a title. It's kalimatu. It's his word.
It's a title for
his
sure.
word.
Bro.
It didn't say it's a title of him. No, it didn't say that.
Word. Allah's word.
His word. Yeah.
So his word is identified as a person who is Jesus, and his word is not created, right?
Yeah, you're just doing a fault. Like when we say word of Allah, we don't mean literal word. I feel like you know this already. I feel like you're just being disingenuous.
No, he's not being anything. Is it a yes or no?
You can't just say yes or no. I mean, it depends on what you mean it by.
What do you mean? What depends on what you mean it by?
He's trying to imply.
Okay. So I'll give you an example. Right?
Man.
If I say, "Are you blue?" Right? In what sense? If you mean if you mean in the color blue, then no, this man wouldn't be blue. But if you mean sad, well, the man could be sad, right? So words have different meanings. Phrases have different meanings. So if you mean the word of Allah in the sense where Allah spoke this word, then no, he is not the word of Allah. But if you mean is he the word of Allah as a title, then yes, that's him.
But see, you're not even explaining that. It's just special pleading at this point. It's just.
Does anybody want to draw for Paul Bishop? All right.
I'll do it. I'll do it. No one.
You and Crash Christian.
Someone dropped already.
Drop life. Oh,
He's useless.
Drop the homie, man.
So he's identified as Allah's word, and he's identified as Allah's spirit. So it seems to me that Jesus has a nature that preceded his human birth, his human nature. Before he was human, he was the word of Allah that was with Allah and the spirit of Allah that was sent down to Mary. That's what the Quran says, at least.
Very, very funny opinion, take it literally, right? But as I said, it's figurative, right? This is a figurative title.
That's what it says, right? That's what it says.
It says the word of Allah, yes. I agree.
Yes. So it says that he is his word that was cast down to Mary, right?
Uh-huh.
So if Jesus is the word of Allah, so he's the word of Allah that was cast down. That means that before he was here on earth, he was with Allah. As
a soul. Yeah.
No, as his word.
Yeah, the soul has the title of being his word, yes.
No, the soul doesn't.
Yes.
It's the spirit of Allah, it says.
Yeah, it's also it's also a title. Ruh Allah. If you say someone if someone is your soul, it's a term of endearment.
No, wait, term of endearment. Come on, dog.
What?
Okay, so I'll give you an example, right? In Arabs, even today, they'll call someone ruhi, my soul. It does not mean that they're literally the person's soul, but it would be term of endearment. Or you could mean Allah's soul as in his belonging. It belongs to him.
Wait. Can you call anybody Allah's soul or Allah's spirit?
Not if I didn't say of themselves, right?
Okay,
so that person is my soul, right?
Right. So you cannot identify anybody as Allah's spirit. That would be some innovation.
If you mean as term of endearment, right? If you mean as belonging, meaning you belong to Allah, then yes, everyone will be Allah's soul.
Can you show me that? No. Can you show me that? Can you show me that everybody can be identified as Allah's soul?
Yeah, if you mean that the soul belongs to Allah, every soul would belong to Allah. Therefore,
that's not what I asked. I said, can you show me where somebody or anybody can be identified as Allah's spirit?
Yeah, it says everything in the heavens and the earth is for Allah, right? So therefore, everything.
It doesn't say that everything in the heavens and the earth is Allah's spirit. So wait, everything
yes, it does.
Is everything in the heavens and the earth Allah's spirit?
No, everything in the heavens and the earth is Allah's. It belongs to Allah.
Is it
if
Allah's
the soul belongs to Allah? Wait, one second. If you're saying that Ruh Allah, meaning belonging to Allah, this would be every soul because every soul belongs
does it
to Allah.
belong to his spirit? Yes or no?
What?
Does it belong to his spirit? Yes or no?
Does it belong to his spirit?
That's what godlogic asked.
No, that's not.
He doesn't have a spirit. God doesn't have like a spirit of himself.
The question is it Allah's spirit? That's the question.
Yeah, it is his spirit in the sense that it belongs to him. Yeah.
Show me that. Show me that in the Quran or the Hadith where it says that everything in the heavens and the earth is the spirit of Allah in some sense.
That's not what I said. I said everything.
You just said yes.
You just said that.
You just said yes.
I might have misheard you. I'm saying that everything in the heavens and the earth, including the souls, belongs to Allah. And if it belongs to someone, you could say it's theirs.
But when he asked you the question, is it Allah's spirit? You said yes.
I probably misheard him. That's not what I meant.
Okay, I'll ask it again. Can you say that anything in the heavens or the earth is the spirit of Allah?
No, because not everything is a spirit, right? Like a blanket wouldn't be a spirit.
Got you. I appreciate it. So Jesus here is identified as the spirit of Allah, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's the spirit of Allah and he's the word of Allah. And this was what he was identified as before he came down to earth and was cast down to Mary.
Yeah.
So he pre-existed his human birth, him coming into the flesh as the word and spirit of Allah, according to the Quran and Hadith.
Uh-huh.
That's not human. That's
human to me.
That's no. Wait, are humans the word of Allah and spirit of Allah?
The souls of humans will belong to Allah, so they be the spirit of Allah.
Are they the spirit of Allah? Are humans the spirit of Allah?
Yeah, a human soul belongs to Allah. So if that's what you mean by spirit of Allah, then yes.
Are they the spirit of Allah, man?
Okay, so if I
just told you my answer.
Okay, you know what? Let me ask it again. Is a human the spirit of Allah?
Like I said, if they have a soul, this soul belongs to Allah. Therefore, it will be the soul of Allah.
Oh man, I think he's gonna ask you one more time, and
it'll be Allah's soul. Man.
Does your brain belong to Allah?
My brain, yeah. Everything that happens to the earth belongs to Allah.
So is your brain the brain of Allah?
Yeah, it would belong to him. Yes, if that's what you mean by it.
So you're the brain of Allah.
You're not answering the question.
If you mean by this that it belongs to Allah, then yes.
Does your hand belong to Allah?
Is my hand? Yeah.
So your hand is the hand of Allah?
If you mean that it belongs to him, yeah.
Nice. Are your teeth the teeth of Allah?
Oh man,
you keep going down the list. I'm saying that if it belongs to him, that's what I mean by this.
I just like to get all this.
There's no logical implication that makes this false. You have to show me that.
Avery. If I say right that this is the pencil of Avery, does that mean that this pencil is literally you? No, it means that that's my pencil. It belongs to So if I say,
I didn't ask. So it's my pencil. I didn't ask. Is the spirit like Allah's spirit of ownership? is it his own spirit?
He doesn't have his own spirit, right?
He doesn't?
No.
Yes, he does. The Quran says he does. He's the spirit of Allah.
He doesn't have his own spirit like humans have a spirit, right?
Wait, he breathed of
This
his
is like
own
consensus. I don't
He
like
literally
just keep going.
said, well, if your consensus goes against the Quran, then that's tough. It's not a consensus. The Quran
So it's
says
a
that he
consensus, man.
breathed.
I mean,
None of your
Come on, bro.
none of your answers are Islamic though so far.
Every single one is. You can
Well-
spout rhetoric, right? But every single one is.
Well, no. The mere fact that you were saying that Isa committed a sin, you are the first Muslim.
Show
that
me
would dare
one
to say
scholar that he
something
never
like
committed a minor sin ever. Go
that. Sure.
ahead.
Al-Tabari, 1919. Go ahead.
Show me, please. I want to see this.
Yeah, show me. Okay, Al-Tabari, 1919.
We also have
Open it.
hadiths.
Wait, you can't show it to me. You don't have like a scanner. Or
I
nothing?
I can open it if you tell
What do you
me.
mean I cannot show it? Here, I
You
can
can't
read
put it on
it
the
for you.
screen. I'll look for it myself.
This is Sahih al-Bukhari 4712, where it's talking about intercession on Judgment Day, and it lists like all these prophets and characters from, Abraham, Moses, and they state their sin from large to small. But when it comes to Jesus, it says that he will say, "My Lord has today become angry, and he has never become before, nor will ever become thereafter." Jesus will not mention any sin. He has no sin. So when
No,
you quote the hadith,
if he doesn't-
when you
if he
quote the
doesn't-
hadith that says,
There you go.
Yeah.
so when you quote the hadith that says every son of man will commit sin, and Jesus has no sin, also in Sahih
Did he
Bukhari,
say he has
what
no
does that
sin?
make it?
Where did he say he has no sin? Show me.
He doesn't
He
mention
will
a sin.
mention no sin.
No, he doesn't.
Okay, so not making a sin. Is that logic?
That's not the same
Okay.
thing. You're making a false equivalence here. That's,
No,
that's
but Khalid,
No.
show me where it says no sin.
Al-Tabari.
Do you want me to
It
prove
is
to you
in
from this hadith?
Al-Tabari.
all of them.
Where
I
does it
don't
say
know,
that
I don't know.
Isa has no sin?
Let's
Sahih
really bad,
Bukhari.
really bad, guys, really
No,
bad.
I'm
Let's
asking you.
really
Read the
bad, really
quote. Read the quote. He has no sin. Isa bin Maryam, alayhi salam, has
Wait, hold
zero
on.
sin.
Hold on. So if I show you like the exegete of Al-Tabari saying
Show us,
that he
please.
has no sins, are you going to concede? Yes or
Sure,
no?
show us.
Okay, no. Are you going to concede? Yes or no?
I can see that Tabari says this.
You're going to concede that Al-Tabari says this. So I have one.
I'll concede
one-
it's a valid opinion.
Wait,
I'll
hold on.
concede that. I'm not going to concede that I believe this.
So,
Just be honest
you're
for the
gonna
sake of
wait, hold on.
Allah.
So just
Man.
so we can recognize.
Let's
the
see. Let's see where
dishonesty.
Al-Tabari says this. You have to prove it. Let's see.
I don't have to take a Tabari, right? But I'll concede it's a valid opinion, sure.
What do you mean you
Okay,
don't have to
but
take that
listen.
out of here? What are you talking about?
You guys,
No, I
just
don't.
relax for a moment. Let me answer him, please.
Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
have a scholar. Who do you have a scholar that says he sinned?
No, show
So
us
if
the
I
proof.
have a
You haven't
scholar-
shown us the proof yet. You're saying Al-Tabari
this is
claims
how
it,
it's
but
gonna
where does
play
Al-Tabari
out.
claim it?
Dude, calm down, mute up, and stop challenging me as if I don't have
please
it.
me,
I have
guys.
it.
We have self-control.
The issue is how long are we gonna keep following this guy to say I'm the new scholar of Islam here? I'm the proclaimed TikToker that actually proclaiming a bid'ah, saying Isa has committed sin. Not even a single scholar, sheikh, would dare to utter this nonsense that this guy is saying. But yet he's saying, an argument from silence. He committed a sin. That's an argument from silence. You are literally committing an argument from silence. Where we have an actual scholar here. There it is. Here, I'll show you the Al-Tabari. Read it. Read the bottom. Here, and this is Al-Tabari. Who is this? Read it.
The real word is
Read it?
how you read.
Come on, it's your moment to shine. Who's this? Tafsir who?
I'm just saying I was fooling Arabic, bro. You read it. You're the Arabic speaker, man.
Oh, so you don't even know. Okay.
Wait, he can't read Arabic?
Nope.
والغلام الذكي
boy.
والغلام الذكي هو الطاهر من الذنوب وكذلك تقول العرب غلام ذكي وزاكٍ وعال وعلي and high in the highest. He is pure of sins. He is and that's how the Arab used to describe someone that is pure from sins and high in the highest.
At what time? At the time of his birth, or at the time of his death?
Okay, so
Always pure.
please, guys, just hold on. So the word ghulam is actually a young man. Just like you have غلمان don't bleed. If you're telling me at the time of being a baby that you have baby servants, just like I have debated you about child marriage and you agreed to it, you can right now you can agree about these young babies that are actually in heaven, don't bleed, also are just babies, are infants. You can say that because the word غلاما means young man.
Oh, hello.
Wait, didn't
Oh, you muted me, bro.
Tiger, didn't they
Well, let
say
him talk, let him
earlier
talk.
when we brought a verse, didn't they say you have to know the Arabic?
Yes, and then on top of that, they also
It was a
said
simple prefix. Never said I was fluent.
on
What?
top of wait,
Man.
hold on. On top of that, they also affirmed that you are not just simply a human being if you are sinless. And that is where godlogic was going on to, where he was showing them that Jesus is the word of Allah, making him the spirit of Allah, making him just not a human being. So we showed you somebody that's sinless.
Can we respond to his argument, or are you just gonna keep
Yeah.
All right,
talking?
so
I mean,
was
respond to it.
that?
Respond.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
Okay, so was that tafsir referring to his entire life and it's up until he dies, or is that talking about him
So
right then and there as a child?
let's change. Let's maybe say this for the third time or the fourth time. غلاما isn't an infant.
It could
Again,
be.
oh, you need to mute up. غلاما, because you're not listening with both ears. You must be like opening your mouth way too many times. غلاما is not an infant. If you want to assert that, if you want to assert this غلاما means infant, then I applaud you and show you how you have infant servants that don't bleed. You already conceded that child marriage are actually allowed in Islam, and you can consummate with those. I remember you vividly.
When did I
The
say
only
that?
thing is now, the only thing that you're gonna have to concede now is those infant also are the same purpose in 65:4. If you want, we can go there. But again, غلاما is young man. If he
All
is
right.
describing غلاما زكيا, pure from sins, young man.
Yeah,
I'm respond, right?
That means
I'm doing
all
something real
respect.
quick. I'm doing something
Brother,
real quick.
respond,
I got you. But real quick, I got to adjust my mods. I'm doing something real quick, mods. I trust you guys. Do your thing.
Okay.
All right. Firstly, I never said to anyone that child marriage was allowed. Never said this. All right. I want to see that clip. Right. Secondly, ghulam, the primary usage of this word is a lad, a young man. I agree. However, it could simply mean a boy, a male. Right. You'll find this in the dictionaries. Right. Dictionary. Hans Word dictionary was not written by a Muslim at all. Right. So this is an unbiased dictionary telling you this could just simply mean a boy. Right. So this could mean an infant in the right context, such as this context. So now he is a
never
boy
mean
who was
infant.
pure and sinless,
It will
like
never
every
respond.
baby.
It will
One second.
It will never mean infant.
One second,
Not
Bishop.
even a
You can
single
answer right
proof.
after.
Let him
Right
respond.
after.
Prove it.
1 second.
Prove it.
Bishop.
Prove it.
Bishop. 1
Show
second.
me.
Bishop.
Hold on.
1 second, man.
You
Relax.
wanted me to show it on the screen.
Cool
Show
it, bro.
on the
Cool it,
screen.
man. Cool it,
No,
man.
He needs
Mr. Bishop. Appreciate it, man.
I don't know who muted me, but listen very carefully.
Wait,
You
I
need to
didn't
show it on the
finish.
screen.
Get over response, bro.
You need to show it
I
on
didn't
the
even
screen.
finish.
You need to show it on the screen, just like you showed.
Oh, no, don't. I didn't even finish my statement. Why you mute me, bro?
Let me finish the response, guys. This is
I had
real.
10 seconds left, bro.
You
We
this is
wanted-
the-
Wait. Guys.
I even gave
Let
a
me
source,
show it
man.
on the
I
screen.
gave a
Wait,
source.
hold
Come
on.
You asked me to
You
show it on the
guys-
screen.
The problem is when Paul was showing his whatever, he's actually explaining everything and showing you it on the screen like you asked him to. So if you're gonna sit here and
If he wants a source, I give it after, right? I'm just let me finish speaking.
I'm literally not done speaking. Thank
Come
you.
on.
Oh, now you care about that.
So in the same way, if you are going to make a claim, make sure that thing is on the screen as you are explaining. That's all he's asking.
Okay,
Simply all he's asking.
He requested.
I'll show it right after,
Just a
I promise
disclaimer.
Show it right after. Let
Just
me
a
finish the
disclaimer,
response, guys.
You requested to be on the screen. You wanted
You're right,
me
you're
to
right, you're
bring
right.
it on the screen.
I'll show it right after you finish my thought.
Evidence on the screen right now.
Let me finish my thought. I'll give it to you right after, I promise.
Stop talking, show it.
Wait, can I finish my thought? I don't have a screenshot on me, right? I can get it to you right after we finish my thought, right?
Show it first. Show it first.
No, sure, I'll go get it right now.
He'll bring it.
Give me a second.
He's not gonna lie about it. Just
Sorry, we don't know him like that. He needs to turn his camera on. I beg.
He requested adamantly that I show it on the screen.
Come on, that's not right manners. You know that he was in the middle of a response, and then you could when he finished, you could say,
Wait,
"Okay,
hold
I
on.
need a source
He
for that."
didn't. He did the same thing to me. Do you have a goldfish memory? He did
No,
the same thing to me.
here's the thing, right? Here's the thing.
He
You
did
said,
the same
right?
thing
You said
to
you
me.
claim Tafsir al-Tabari said that, right?
And then
I have the same somebody for everyone who wants it here on the screen. If you guys can give me the screen now, I'll put
we
it up
already
right
saw
now.
it. We already saw it.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
He dip.
Where's your friend Khalif? He left you.
Well, he's not my friend, technically. I just met him.
Where did he go?
He's not your friend. He's not your friend, but you're claiming he doesn't lie.
All right, let me show you.
Oh, he's here.
Can I say something
Okay.
real quick? Like, what's the point of like all this?
He's showing it. He's showing it.
All right, as I was saying, ghulam can simply mean boy. It does not always have to mean a young lad, although that's the usual definition. So in this case, it can simply
Keep it
mean
on
a
the screen.
boy.
Where's the
as
infant?
any
Where's
one
the
second.
infant?
One second.
Where's infant?
Can you put it back on the screen?
Does infant fall under the definition of boy?
How?
Does it?
Put it back on the screen.
It's on the screen right now. Do you not see it?
No, it's not. It says
No, I
live
see it.
pause.
Oh my, hold up.
Pause.
Wait, hold on. Is he saying boy is infant?
And
Okay.
no,
So is it
even,
a
the
boy?
context, even the context it shows you. This is right after Mary gave birth. Okay, the context is crystal clear. You don't even need to go to a dictionary. Mary just gave birth, and then she went to her town, and they said, "How can you gave birth?" You know, like, are you? Like, they were wondering, "How did you give birth?"
Wait,
right?
but
And
Khalif-
then she pointed to the baby, and then the baby started speaking, which is Jesus speaking.
Khalif,
So
you do know.
you can just
You
look at
do
the
know
context.
inside.
This is like such a nonsensical
No way.
argument.
Wait, Khalif, you do know
Wait.
inside of your Quran it says that every child of Adam has been touched by Satan. From
Okay.
the
Hadith, man.
Right.
Don't use the sources.
But then
That's
when
the
it
hadith.
comes to you, I'll bring it. But when it
It's a
comes to
hadith, not an ayah of the Quran. Stop
Okay.
saying it's a
okay, no, but I'm saying it says
Wait,
that
are you
when-
throwing your hadith under the bus?
when it comes
No,
to
I didn't. I'm saying she's saying it's an ayah. It's not an ayah. It's a hadith.
Okay. But when it comes to Jesus and Mary, they've never been touched.
Yeah, that does not mean they're sinless. This is your assertion that you're making.
Mate, so every
Somebody
child,
says cure from
every
sins.
child,
Why are you
every
arguing?
child from the time of birth has been touched by Satan.
We can get that right after. We can get that right after.
Let's finish this.
From
Let's finish
Jesus.
this point. Let's finish this point.
Khalif.
Why are we
Khalif,
here?
Paul, you said that an infant isn't a boy. Look at this. A male child or adolescent.
Why
Can
are we
can
here?
an infant be a
Wait,
male
Is this guy
child?
retarded?
Wait, why are
you,
we
you
here?
like what is wrong with you?
What happened to
is
the
it
other
wait, hold on.
screenshot?
Is it so it's just a false equivocation? Hold on.
How's a false equivocation?
It's not a false. You just being dense right now,
What a
Bishop.
boy is.
A
Are we
boy
doing-
can
what are we
be
doing?
infinite.
Here. Okay, can you both mute up at the same time?
Here, go ahead,
Is
man.
that
Go ahead.
possible? Is that possible in Islam? Okay, so you're equivocating boy to mean infant, and you're asserting that as the context dictates that ghulaman can never be used for infant. Never. Absolutely never. Not even a single context you can bring me that will actually prove your point.
The context proves it, bro. This is right after
show
Mary
me a
gave birth.
single mufassir. Show me a single mufassir that would say this is an infant.
Do you think when he was born he was like 14 or something? Like what?
Do you think Mary gave birth
This
to
is a promise. This is a promise to
5'4" man
maintain-
come out the womb. Like what are we doing here?
Listen, you genius. This is to maintain his purity. That's what that means.
Okay, the context of the chapter is very clear. Mary gave birth, then went back to her town, and then she pointed to Jesus, saying that he will speak, and then he spoke, right? So how can Mary, right after giving birth, how can Jesus be a 14-year-old man that's gone through puberty?
Yeah,
when
man,
Jesus
like-
just gave birth. Like, what are you
Okay,
talking
so
about?
let's say. Okay, so
such a
let's say.
nonsense argument.
What?
Okay, here. Here, I'm gonna give you a pure young man. Would that be wrong to say that in that context?
No, because the
Replace
it's a
with
baby, it's not a man.
Wait, hold on. Pause. Everybody pause for a second. Take the word ghulaman, or that term, and replace it with young man. See if it works. See this genius Khalif, or what's your name? Khalif. Yeah, see Khalif, if you can read it in that context. Would it work?
It doesn't work because Mary just gave birth. Mary just gave birth. This is not like years later. What are you talking about?
Where did she just give birth? Here, let's
the chapter is the being chapter about her giving birth. What are you talking about?
Bro, read the surah. I don't need to read the verses out loud. No. Go back before that. You're not. Don't start in the middle of the story.
Khalif, breathe, brother. Let's have a conversation.
Start at the beginning of the story where Mary goes to give birth, and then continue.
No. It's okay. She is not given birth yet, genius. She's still about to get the promise. This is a promise. This is not about getting birth.
Okay.
This is a promise from Allah through Jibreel, correct?
I didn't hear the ayah, sorry.
Wait, what?
Chapter 19, ayah 19. All this time you're arguing. You don't know the ayah, brother?
Pontificating the whole time.
Yeah, I think we should talk to somebody else, man. Let's move on to a different point. He wasn't even listening.
Yeah, Ghulam and Zakiya. A pure boy. What's wrong with that?
Who said that?
We already agreed that it can mean boy. You already agreed boy can mean infant. There's no issue. What are we doing here?
Hold on. Mute up. Don't save him. Who said that?
Save him. They were talking to me originally. What are you talking about?
Okay, so
this
is the angel. This is the angel, right? Going to Mary.
Okay, so did she give birth at this point? Well, you said she gave birth at this point.
Okay. I was gonna.
I put him down in the audience so you can carry on. Okay.
I have to go to class in 5 minutes because I've been on here for an hour. They've known this.
I have to go.
What are you talking about? I'm a college student. I'm not going to skip my classes for this. I have priorities. This is not my priority. Here, let me.
Wait.
You said he was only sinless. You said he was only sinless.
Let me just respond.
You've been speaking. Look, Khalif, you said he was only.
Oh my God.
You said he was only sinless when he was a baby, right? But when I showed you Sahih Bukhari, where he was sinless in Judgment
No, he
Day,
did not say he has no sin. You're lying.
Yes.
He didn't give a claim of the sin that he committed, and it's the same way I showed you Sahih al-Bukhari.
That's your assertion.
Yeah, I was making a point, though. I was making a point.
You're saying right because he didn't mention a sin, therefore he's sinless. What type of logic is this?
If he's sinless on Judgment Day, what does that tell you?
Where does it say he's sinless on Judgment Day?
Okay, let's go. Give me big screen again. Because this guy's being,
and then while we're bringing that up,
intellectually ignorant. This was.
Okay, let me respond back to Bishop's claims.
Let's go to this hadith.
We were already on a topic. Let me finish this. Wrap up the topic, and then I can answer this.
This is the topic.
No,
this is the topic. And also, your friend, when he put up the meaning on the screen,
now we're switching.
You know, when your friend put up the meaning on the screen, did you read the second meaning? Because he didn't read it. They said they could also refer to a man.
Sorry.
That was the second meaning on the screen.
Yeah. So the context implies that it has to be
you don't even know what you're talking about in the first place.
Okay, so ghulamin can also refer to a boy. Ismail, he proved that in the dictionary. And
then it could prove to a young man too.
And a boy includes
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You're necessitating that it has to be a man. That's what you're saying. That's not true.
But what I'm saying, it doesn't change the fact whether it goes from an infant to young man. He's still Zakiyan. What you guys not getting through your head,
Dabri is saying that he's pure because he's a baby or a boy. That's fine. You don't have a problem with that.
He's not a boy. Again, the ghulaman cannot be an infant.
No, that's not true. A ghulaman can be a boy, and a boy includes a male child, and a male child includes an infant. Like, what are you talking about? This is a basic definition.
Are you guys listening to this nonsense?
What do you mean this nonsense? We already showed that ghulaman can mean boy. You're saying you can't. You're saying ghulaman has to be a young man. No. A boy includes a male child, and a male child also includes a male infant. You're not saying an infant is a child?
Okay, listen. So far, we have a boy that is pure, right?
Yeah.
Who's claiming now? Wait, hold on.
Who's claiming,
are not. Mute up for a second. Who's claiming now at this point that this boy committed sin? Me or you?
What?
At this point, this pure boy, who is claiming
Before
right
puberty, he
after
did
this?
not.
Okay, right
Before
after
puberty, he
this
did not make
thing.
sin.
Oh my gosh! Can someone mute it and open both ears for actually listening to the question? After the whatever time period you want it to be, who is claiming that he committed a sin? Is it me or is it you?
Okay, when he is past puberty, or when he reaches puberty, like every other human being, therefore he's being held to account for his sins. Before that, he cannot.
How accountable this? Okay, listen. You're saying after puberty he committed a sin. Are you claiming that? Are you claiming that?
At puberty, he is no longer sinless.
Okay.
Because
Are you claiming
Adam,
that? Wait, hold on. Are you claiming that?
Okay, that is the opinion that I hold, right? Which is
I don't care about your opinion. Is that your claim?
Yeah, so my opinion is my claim. All right. So what do you mean you don't care about my opinion? That's my claim right now.
Wait, hold on. I don't care for opinions. Everybody has opinions.
So I think we're
what are you talking about? This is my claim. My opinion are not.
Can you prove your claim, please?
Yeah, listen, I think that we're talking past each other.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna prove it. Right. This is the last time I'm gonna prove this. I have to go literally in 2 minutes.
This is the last point, and then we're gonna move on because we're talking past each other.
This is the last thing I'm gonna say. Then I have to go. All right.
Paul's gonna say one thing.
Proof text.
Okay. We already mentioned this hadith. Kulli bini Adam khata. That means that every son of Adam commits sins, right? That's what the Prophet peace be upon him said. Jesus.
That's beautiful.
Except.
Again, no, please, hold on, 1 second.
You know what? That's beautiful.
So you're saying,
okay, here we go.
Hold on.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
You didn't even let me finish. You keep complaining about.
You're gonna speak. You're gonna speak. I promise you. I promise you.
I've been trying to
Honestly, you are. Go ahead.
Okay, so Jesus, he is a descendant of Adam. If you deny that, then you deny that he's from Mary. He is born from Mary. He's a descendant of Adam. So therefore, he commits sins. Like the rest of every single son of Adam commits sins, right? And if Adabri is talking about that Jesus is pure because he's a boy, then it's perfectly fine. I don't have any objection to that. I don't believe any boy or girl, before they reach puberty, commits sins.
Wait, but I just want to say this. That goes against your statement, because according to the hadiths, every son of Adam has been touched by Satan, but Jesus and Mary hasn't.
Yeah, that does not mean he's sinless.
So if everybody has been touched by Satan and Jesus hasn't,
my God,
what does that make him?
It makes him human still, because every human commits sin. It is part of the nature of man.
Okay, so this is why I come back to you. Why would him and Mary not be touched by Satan, but every son of Adam has been touched by Satan according to your hadith?
No. That's not what I said.
What does it mean?
That's not what the hadith said. That's not what the hadith said. I'll
bring up the hadith.
The hadith said.
While she brings up the hadith,
can I respond like I was promised?
Wait, let me finish. Let me finish.
Can I respond?
Tiger, let me finish the Tiger, and then we can go to the. Okay, Tiger.
Can I respond?
I get you, brother.
I need to respond.
Let me just finish with Tiger. She just said something
because
that was
you
wrong.
made an error that I cannot accept.
No, okay. Let me finish, and I promise I will listen to you.
Hold on. I want to correct.
I don't want. Okay, Tiger's gonna.
Let me correct your hadith before you go. No. This is insane that you think we can pull the wool over our eyes.
What are you talking about? You say that hadith is that. Okay, every single scholar says that.
Calm down. Okay, you said created. Do Allah create just like what's his name, Ibn al-Athari was mocking me and saying, oh, do you think he was created as a 14 years old? Oh, do you think that they were created when they're 14 years old? No, they were created at infant state. So at infant state, they were already in sin. Oh, I see. But Isa was not in sin at the infant state, as you can see just a second ago.
I didn't catch it.
Oh my gosh! Someone mute him because he gets caught.
It lagged me. My thing lagged. I didn't catch it. Can you just restart, please?
Okay. All right. So you said the Bani Adam created. So that means at the moment they were created, aka infants, they were already at sin. That's what you
No,
said.
no.
That's your hadith. Oh, hold on. Let's
That's not what
remind
the
you what.
hadith means.
Okay, let's remind you with Ibn Athari what he said to me when I said that, and he said, no, "What do you think? Isa just popped up when he was 14 years old? Do you think Bani Adam is created when they're 14 years old? Just pop right away at puberty. Your hadith is not proof text for your claim. If you want to adjust proof text, I'm recipient. But if you were gonna stand 10 toes on saying that it was Bani Adam created with sin, then you're saying the moment they are created,
That's not what the hadith means.
Okay. Then let's ask you this again one more time. Are they created when they're 14 years old?
Okay. So this is saying, right, that every son of Adam sins. When do they commit those sins?
You
Once
said
they reach past
created.
puberty.
Where is that?
It
Where is
says-
that in your proof text?
Where does it? I never. Okay, this is Arabic. You understand Arabic, right? Kulli bani Adam khada. Where does it say that when they're created they commit sin?
Okay, kullu bani Adam. So that means including an infant. Isn't it bani Adam? Isn't an infant bani Adam?
Yes, but their sins are not recorded at all.
Okay,
These are not held
where?
account to it.
Where is
So
that?
they're considered sinless
Where is that in the
technically in that
hadith?
sense.
Okay,
Because
hold on.
I don't take one hadith by
Hold on.
itself.
So isn't Isa by default is an exception for this? Because
No, he's not.
He doesn't
When
have
he's
a sin.
when he's a
Hold on.
child,
He
of course he's
doesn't-
sinless.
He doesn't,
Every other child.
He doesn't have a sin to be recorded to start with.
When he's born and he's up to puberty, sure. But once he reaches puberty, every child of Adam sins. They
Okay,
record
so
the sin.
again, that's a claim you need to prove because your proof text goes
guys,
out to the
guys,
clash.
hey.
Okay,
Yeah,
this is
I think
this. Okay, this is this is the last thing because like I really have to go now. Okay, this is like I can't pull. I don't have the hadith right here on the top of my head right now.
The one right here.
What do you mean da'if one? The one
This is Daif.
the Kulli bin al-Khada is rated Hasan by Imam al-Albani.
Every son of Adam sins. The best of
No.
sinners are the repentance. Daif.
No hadith. That's Hasan as well. So your point is da'if.
Okay, buddy. Look, but you said you don't take only one hadith. So when I give you,
I'm trying to show something. Hold on.
Okay, dude. Okay, I really have to go. So
Gave a hadith earlier and you told me I gave you a hadith earlier and you told me that there's no such thing. What does this hadith say, Khalif?
no, I never. Okay, now you're conflating the hadith already. I never.
No, but you told me, you said that this hadith, it doesn't say that. You said, where does it say that?
It doesn't. That is not in the Quran. That is not in an ayah.
Yeah, I
That
know.
is
I
a
never
hadith.
said the Quran.
Yes, you did. I have
I
the screen
didn't say
recording.
the Quran. I literally
I
said
have the
your
screen.
hadith.
You said that it was in the Quran that
So Khalif,
Mary-
Khalif, the first
my
statement that I made,
Oh
the
my
first
God.
statement that I made
La
when I
hawla wa la
first
quwwata
came
illa
up.
billah. I accept the hadith one.
Okay, no, because we're going to
I
go
accept
back
the
to the
hadith
point.
since day one. I have the recording.
Khalif, first statement that I made.
why are you over talking the host? This is why I have to mute you. What's going on? Again, Khalif, you haven't answered God Logic. You haven't answered Tiger. You didn't answer Paul. It's fine. Let's move on, brother. It's that simple. If you have to go,
Okay,
you can go.
If anyone is like logically
Go ahead
consistent
and
here,
go.
you would know that.
You can go ahead and go, and we'll move on to somebody else.
Truthfully,
We'll move on to somebody else.
the reason why you don't know the reason.
Have a good one, man.
Okay, the reason
Have a
why.
good one, brother. You have class, right? You have class, right? Have a good one, brother. Have a good one.
He thinks he was